Hello my friends, you're watching my channel called Streams Beatart671, and in this video I'm gonna share with you some secret information about learning techniques, especially the main technique, or maybe 3 ways or maybe 4 ways how to improve your speaking without taking any courses, without going to any tutors, and you won't even have to pay to anyone, but it's kind of secret. I mean, it's between you and me. Okay, first of all, you need to register an account on websites like chat.openai.com or claude.ai, or maybe you need to create an account on Bing, because this AI is even better comparing to first ones, because it has the voice recording. You can record your voice, and robot after that tries to answer you or respond you. So there is no such a function, such a thing on websites chat.openai.com and on claude.ai, but still I think their written English is maybe better than Bing's. So you need to have at least 3 accounts. In first 2 we are practicing our writing, and yes, I think that writing is closely related to speaking, and practicing your writing, you somehow improving your speaking. Yes, they are not the same skills, but still they are related. For example, when you write, you're trying to extract all the information from your mind, from your brain, and when you speak, you also extract your information. Your information that you need in the current moment of speaking. The main difference is that during your writing process you have more time to express yourself, to think how to use this grammar rule or that, or if you want to find something in your dictionary, check something, for example, which preposition you should put with some verbs and so on. And you have maybe up to 10 seconds, up to maybe 20 seconds to write a message. But during your speaking process you have maybe up to 3 or 4 seconds on thinking and overthinking how to say something, and that's why it's harder than writing. So what else? The second thing is to do exercises, especially exercises where you need to translate from your mother tongue into English. And yeah, it's kind of controversial, because some people say that you don't need to translate from your native language into English because it takes more time and so on, but I think it's kind of useful, especially if you don't take any courses and you don't have a tutor, because in this way you try your best to recall everything, every word, every phrase. You're trying to compare structures of your native language with English language, and I think it also can be very useful. Okay, the third thing is to at least speak to someone. You can find some language exchange partners on different websites. Maybe 5 years ago, I think I was able, I could find maybe up to maybe 5 or maybe even more, up to 10 people who were learning English, and we sometimes talk to each other, and I was even sometimes very lucky to find natives, and we even had maybe 5 conversations, maybe more. But for a guy, I think it's kind of harder to find a partner, because women, they have a very um, high high competition, because every guy wants to talk to them, and if you write to a guy, this guy can just ignore you. So it's not how to say, it's not really, it's not easy for a guy to find somebody to talk. But if your goal is to talk to anyone, I mean, not a native English speaker, you can find somebody. So the next thing is to create a, I think it's number 4 tip, or number 4 advice advice 4. So tip number 4, you need to make create a channel on YouTube where you can make videos, let's plays, and other stuff. And during your gaming experience, you need to make comments almost about everything. For example, sometimes I play Stronghold, and I try to make comments about literally about everything. For example, if I want to place a stockpile, I just talking to myself and saying something like, right now I'm building a stockpile because I need to have more place to fit in all the stuff, and so on. And or maybe something like, right now it's a good thing to build an apothecary because plague is spreading in a very fast pace, and so on, something like that. Yeah, some people can say that it's kind of cringy, and your video would have only maybe 1 view or maybe 2 views, and it's kind of weird when you talk to yourself. But still, just imagine that you are a famous blogger, and somebody is interested in what you are doing. I think it's kind of useful tip, and it's kind of thing that is free, and you don't need to pay anything, and you can check. I mean, you can check after recording your video which mistakes you have made and which should be corrected next time. I think you can be really strict to yourself. If you see a mistake, next time you just write the correct answer in your, I don't know, notebook, for example, and next time try to correct it, and even try to say it maybe 2 or 3 times without mistakes. So what else can I say? Okay, talking. Oh, the next thing is to trying to look for synonyms. For example, if you want to say the word that you know very well and you overuse it, it's a good thing. Try to find a synonym using ChatGPT. Try to ask a robot like exact question about exact sentence. For example, can you help me with the sentence? I used the word interesting, for example, and I want you to give me a synonym, and it can help you with some words, for example, like fascinating, like it's a fascinating question, like, or it's an interesting question, and so on. And the last thing, I think our speaking skills are related to our native language. What I mean by saying that, I mean that if you are not good enough in your native language, if you use the same patterns, for example, if you check my videos in Russian, you can see that my my vocabulary is not very high, and sometimes, or maybe most of the times, I use the same patterns in my speech, the same words, the same phrases, maybe in a different sequence, but still I have maybe not a very rich vocabulary. And the same way I think it's in English. If you are not good enough in your native language, there is no way you will be better in English, because I think maybe we are limited to our brain capacity, or maybe something that is given to us from our, I mean, since our birth. It's like one people can be extroverts and some people can be introverts. I mean, if you're introvert like me, so it'll be kind of harder to speak anyway. But still, if you can speak in your native language, you can speak the same way in English, and maybe in any other language like German, Spanish, and so on. So what can I say? I wish you good luck with that, and see you in the next videos. So bye.